All right, my friends, our job for Timeguessr is to guess not only where we are, but when. But 3 minutes on the clock. We got to get the year very precise based on a single image. Do we have the country? Do we have the year? The flag is the language, Castigat Redendu. Okay, does anyone read this? What language is that? Castigat Redendu. You think it's Italian? Okay, so is this Italian? Is that Italian language? I think Italy as well. That's fine. This photo is digitally upgraded. Is it? What are they doing in Italy here? Guy has a lance. I just noticed. He's got a huge lance. This is some sort of like Renaissance fair? Flag checks out for Italy? Yeah. I like Italy for this. But it could be that actually does sound like French language more than Italian, no? That's France. Paris in 1940. How confident are you? I don't think it's Paris in 1940 at all. I think it's... I'm going to guess by the clothes they're wearing. I think it is France, though. You thought Spain. I think it's Italian, but I could be wrong. Castigat Redendu sounds like a French word more than an Italian word to me, to my ear. I don't think it's 1908. I think it's got to be later. Okay, should we start in Paris? I don't know. Germany or close by. You're thinking the German border. I don't think we're going to do very well in this one, guys. It's pretty close to World War II. What about it? Maybe after the war. I just don't know. We don't see a lot of hats on the people. So I think that actually puts it after the war. I don't think it's the 40s. I think it's later. I think this is the 50s or the 60s. Frankly, just based on the lack of hats. De jure says 1950. I'm going to go 1962 in Paris, but I don't think I'm very confident on this. You think the 70s even later? Don't think this is the 70s for clothing. I actually think it's more 50s than 60s. I'm going to dial it back a bit. 1955, Paris, France. North Italy, late 50s. Fine, I'll pick North Italy, but I don't think it's Italian, man. I think it's French. I really do. I think it's French language. All right, let's hedge that a bit. Let's pick Lyon in 1955. Okay, it was Netherlands. Wait, what? I got it spot on? In the year, I got it spot on. Yeah, it was Netherlands. It was Netherlands. Ring riding competition in Zeeland. Participants ride on horseback while attempting to spear small rings using a lance. Where are my duchies here? It's not French, it's Latin. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad we got the year right. It was the Belgian flag. Sure, I can dig. Question number 2. What is the language? This is also Dutch. Hip hip hooray in Dutch, Suriname. Surinamers. All right, we know this. Suriname. Paramaribo? What year? No risk? You caught the end of the stream. You caught the end of the stream, unfortunately. We do other things. Those more north by all the light-haired people, yes. So these folks in Suriname, hip hip hooray, what are they cheering? Does anyone, what do these signs say? Is it a Creole? It's not Dutch? It's a Dutch Creole then. Good spot on Suriname. I was about to guess Afrikaans. Sure, yeah. I saw Surinamers, so I just assume. What are they celebrating? This is definitely Suriname. That's what I'm saying. Some Dutch, some Creole. Okay. Sprang me nangle jo something wang. This is more recent. This is like the 70s. They're not celebrating, protesting? Okay, what? But doesn't it say hip hip hooray? The black and white makes you think older. Yeah, but you get got by that if you do it on Timeguessr. You get black and white pictures all the time. I don't think this clothing looks like 70s or 80s to me. 25 years after independence. Okay, does anyone know, without Googling, does anyone know the independence of Suriname? 92? This is before they separated from the Netherlands. 79, 75. And a bunch of... You think 92 for the Civil War end? Is there anything that maybe they're holding that would give us the idea that it might be the 90s? I don't think it's the 90s. I think it's earlier than the 90s. Just guessing you're based on the clothing. I'm also fine with the mid 70s. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. Let's go. How excellent of a shot. Question number 3. I guess 75. It was the correct year. Australia. Oh, maybe it's not Australia. No, the Wallabies? Chances are the Wallabies are on Australia. 100 years of the Wallabies. Does any Australians in the chat know what sport this is? What sport are the Wallabies? Is that the breakdancing chick? Oh, no. Kangaroo hat. Yeah. What sport are the Wallabies? Rugby? Okay, follow-up question. Does anyone know when the team was founded? Because that will give us the year. Australian rugby, okay. When would we have the 100-year anniversary of the Wallabies? Rugby was founded in 1899. So you're thinking 99? In Australia? Hey, King Cobra. I had to pause your newest YouTube video so I could come say hi in person. Hi. Welcome. Hello. It's always nice to see another friendly face, man. Thank you for watching. It's clearly bowling, yes. Not surprised it's rugby. Does this look like, this looks like a downtown, like could be downtown Sydney. Where, is it Melbourne? What city do the Wallabies represent? Yeah, we did the Timeguessr. You thought Australia was sunny. I thought so too. Confirmed baby says Melbourne. I'm happy to go with Melbourne unless someone says differently. CBD in Melbourne would be where? Up here, yeah. Maybe a little closer to the stadium. They're Southern Australia or Tasmania. Okay, so we're thinking Melbourne then. Ripple says the Rugby World Cup was in Wales that year. You think you saw the Welsh flag? Oh, so you think this is a trick? Do we want to pick Wales? The Welsh flag throws me off. Which one? This one is the Welsh flag. Okay, interesting. So you're saying we have a team from Australia. UK vibes from the weather and the paving. Okay. Where would the big city in Wales be? Cardiff? I'm happy to pick Cardiff. Hornet says it could be Cardiff. Okay. All right, we're switching to Cardiff in 1999. I hope you guys don't throw us off of the Wallabies. Hey! Well played! Well played! Look at this! Sometimes you got to trust the chat. Good job, guys. Wow. We got the year perfectly, and we got a couple blocks off in Cardiff, Wales. Well done. Question number 4. Who is this? He looks like an important guy. That's the Italian flag. It's the old Italian flag. That's the UK flag. That's the US flag. It's raining. Who is this? You had it, Hornet. You had it. I think it's Wall Street. Definitely Manhattan. Okay. And it's Manhattan during the war then? What is this guy doing? Is he giving a speech? No, it wasn't Australia. It was Wales. That's a president. Is that President Wilson? It's definitely not Hitler. Ripple says your content got me back into risk, so happy to help where I can. Oh, bro. It's an honor, man. It's an honor. I love getting people to join our wonderful community. don't think that's. Yeah, there's an Italian, American, and British flag here, and probably a French flag. I think this is pre-war. Worried about old black and white photos. I think this is pre-war, so I'm gonna go with like the 30s. Some point in the 30s. Outside of the UN. Yeah, that's fine. UN headquarters. But the UN didn't exist pre-war. So maybe it would be outside the League of Nations. I don't know where the League... But the American didn't join the League of Nations. It's Hong Kong. I don't think it's Hong Kong. I'm fine with picking Manhattan here. I think 20 or 30. Yeah, I'm fine with 1930 as well. It's at the intersection of Wall Street and Nassau Street. How do you know? Holy shit. We're definitely picking Chesquire's get. Wall Street is where? Down here. And where's Nassau Street? I'm going to say you didn't Google because I trust you, bro. Where the fuck is Nassau Street? I don't even see it. I used to live around there. All right. That's incredible. I don't actually see Nassau Street, though. Am I crazy? Southern Top. Oh, fuck. We ran out of time. It was 1918. It might have been. Dude, I wish there was some sort of like audible warning when you're about to run out of time. That'd be so helpful. It's this Federal Hall. Rats. All right. That's a bummer because we were actually dialing in pretty good. Kristen Page, hello. How are you today? Hello, hello. Our final question is San Francisco, but not San Francisco, USA. Guanabara Avenue, Brazil. Is there a San Francisco in Brazil? Sorry, I'm late. Having a good day? I'm having a great day. I'm having my family over for taco night. I was about to say it can't be post-war. Yeah, it was pre-war because of the flag. Yeah, things are good. We went to a spa yesterday. I had a very relaxed stream. Okay, Guanabara, Brazil. Is there a part of Brazil called Guanabara? It was very nice. It was super nice. Philippines, San Fernando. Is there a San Francisco, Brazil? Guanabara Bay. Where's that, bro? Where is that? Let me know. I know there's historical GeoGuessr. It sort of is, yeah. It's called Timeguessr. It's really fun. How you doing today, Papa Duck? North of Rio. This is Guanabara Bay. You're saying. Yes, it is. Okay. Guanabara Bay. Very nice. Is there a San Francisco? So we're in the Rio area and we are, yeah, we can do a redactyl. You're thinking the 60s? I'm fine with the 60s. What does this say in reverse? Mais Vabraj Federais Fora something. I don't really speak Portuguese. Do you believe in Illuminati? Sort of. I'm not a conspiratorially minded person, but I think there is it's just reasonable to assume that rich and powerful people are going to create networks of other rich and powerful people, right? So it stands to reason, just from deduction, that there are groups of self-interested, powerful organizations that work to their own self-interest. And that doesn't seem like a conspiracy. That just seems like, the way businesses and governments and international organizations work. And I think that's what people mean when they say the Illuminati, right? I don't think it's a them and they're out to get you. I think that's dumb. I think what it is there are organizations of rich and powerful people that are there to benefit themselves, which is what you would do if you were them. And I think it just takes a little bit of empathy to get there. What does that say? Yeah, we're out of time. We're going to guess Rio in 1965. And it was Rio 1968. Very nice. Okay. Great round, guys. Great round. Well done. Well done. Okay, and we missed a full question here. We still got 38224. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate you all.